Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show where dishonesty is sometimes the best policy. On David Mitchell's team tonight, she's the queen of the Strictly Ballroom and the Traitor's Castle. It's Claudia Winkleman. And comedian and star of Gogglebox and I'm a Celebrity, it's Babatunde Aleshe. And on Lee Mack's team tonight, cult podcaster and stand-up comic, it's Mike Bubbins. And she's a comedy writer and actor from some of our best-loved sitcoms. It's Jessica Knappett. We begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before, so they've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction, and Claudia is up first. OK.
For one episode of The Traitors, I gave myself a fake tan using gravy granules.
Please, team.
Wow. OK, do you have a normal fake tan?
I didn't have it there, because I was in the castle, so what I thought was, let's use something.
Was there a brand or a type of gravy?
I don't think I'm allowed to say a brand, but yeah,
well, because you can't think of one. Was it early on in the record? Was it the first episode?
It was not the first episode. It was, I don't know, like, Ep 5, round table.
Fine.
In you go. You know what I mean. You're wearing tweed. What do you need? Correct. Granules.
What about the first 4 episodes?
The first 4 episodes, it was quite sunny.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't sunny.
What did you do for the first 4 episodes?
This is very good. I had a spray.
Right.
Like, I don't know why you're, like, so obsessed with detail.
So this is the question.
It's so suffocating.
Spray,
be cool, be cool. Go with the wind.
You know,
I went up. Traitors, gravy granules, move on.
If you're ever up for a crime, never talk like this in court.
Yeah. Have you said where the gravy granules came from?
Yeah, a shop.
Oh, weren't you in the middle of nowhere, weren't you, up there?
Yes, but there are shops there.
Oh, this story's getting worse. So you realise you haven't got any stuff, and you go, someone rush out and quickly and get me, sir. We'll get you the stuff you usually... No. Just for no reason whatsoever, don't rush out and get the stuff I usually use. Get gravy granules just on the off chance it's good. Surely that story works if you happen to have them on you. Oh. You're not going out for them.
Everyone stops me.
There you go. Look what you do now if you have. Why didn't you just do that on the show instead?
What do you think, Jessica? Does this strike you as true?
Yes. I mean, whatever you think.
If this is true, I will never believe anything anyone says ever again.
What do you think, Mike? Is it true?
I'd love to believe it. I think it's probably untrue, though.
Makes it easy for you, Lee?
It's just all hinges on the one thing. You need to rush out, please, and get me some gravy granules, was the bit where it faltered. And everything else you said.
She's saying it's a lie?
100%.
OK, they quite conclusively think it's a lie. Was it a lie, or were you actually telling the truth?
It is true.
No! Yes, it's true. Claudia did give herself a fake tan using gravy. Jessica, you're up next.
I hated my boyfriend's moustache so much, I got him drunk one night, then shaved it off while he slept.
Mike, I'm so sorry. David Steve.
So, when was this?
It was about, 15 years ago.
And are you still together?
No.
What kind of moustache did he have? Was it the one that curls up, or was it, like, his...?
The problem I had with it was that it wasn't a proper moustache.
Oh.
If I may say, it was almost as if we were competing. Got it.
Was it a dry shave, or did you try and, like, put a little bit of water, or...?
I think she's pushing her luck if she's going to lather him off. Anything for the weekend, sir?
Hot towels.
he was quite a heavy sleeper.
Right.
So,
Why did he decide to grow it?
because he thought it looked cool and manly.
He's right. He is right.
Mike's moustache is a thing to be looked at in awe. Would you have been happy with that?
Yeah.
That's a proper moustache.
Thank you.
That's a sort of
That's
New York
something you
Police
can-
Department
Yeah.
moustache, isn't it?
You can get a grip on that one.
So, Jessica, you do the deed in the night time.
Yeah.
And how did he react when he woke up, and how quickly did he notice it?
It did actually take him quite a while. Because
By
he
which
wasn't...
point it had grown back, so no harm done.
I said that if you shave things, because with women's legs, if you shave them, actually, the theory goes that 3 hairs grow back in the place of 1.
Not true.
Well, that can't be true, otherwise you'd have legs like an ape.
What was this guy's name?
What was his full name?
He was called James.
What were his good qualities? I mean, we can't help wondering what it was that drew you to James in the first place.
Well, when we first met, it was more of a sort of proximity thing, really.
Is that it? Have you thought of writing for Clinton cards? It's beautiful.
Sometimes when you're working with people, you know, work crushes can just emerge out of scarcity, really, more than anything.
All right, what do we think? Babatunde, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking it's a lie. I'm not convinced by how she explained the story.
If I'm honest, I've stopped even considering that it might be a lie.
You think it's true?
Completely drawn in. What do you think?
I think it might be true.
True.
I think true.
Lie. I think true.
All right, they think it's true. Jessica, was it true, or was that all a lie?
It is a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Jessica didn't shave off her boyfriend's moustache. Mike, you're next.
Blimey.
Right. I once went on an 8-hour round trip to Wimbledon, but never got to see any tennis.
Were you going to the football club?
No, the All England Club. It was in the middle of the summer. I was at school at the time. I was about 14 years of age. And our PE teacher took us to Wimbledon.
I know you're Welsh. So
Yes.
whereabouts did you travel from?
This is from Barry. Rob, you'll
Barry,
be
right?
familiar with.
Yes.
In a minibus.
School trip.
Wasn't really, it was like an ad hoc school trip. So this was the 80s. So
the age of the ad hoc school trip, yes.
It was a different time. The past is a foreign country, isn't it, in many ways?
Well, it's Wales.
Yeah, quite. So he said to us, the rugby team, the day before, would you like to go to Wimbledon to see the tennis? And this was the sort of McEnroe era. We said, that'd be great, sir, yeah. He said,
cannot be serious.
We'll go tomorrow. He thought it'd be a nice idea to go to Wimbledon to see John McEnroe play on centre court. We said, yes, please.
OK.
What, he just thought you guys could turn up and see John McEnroe?
Well, this is the thing. He hadn't factored that in. So we get to Wimbledon. He parked outside for probably 45 minutes and left us in the bus. And then he came back about 45 minutes later, looking crestfallen. And just said, they're sold out.
So what happened then?
Well, we were similarly crestfallen, so we turned the bus around, started driving back to Barry.
You just went home?
Yeah, straight around. We stopped at the first services just outside Reading.
It's not a good one.
He gave us some of our money back for the tickets to go and play on the Space Invaders in the services. Said he got half an hour. We got back on the bus. So we get the next services. He had to get out and get some diesel for the minibus.
He didn't get that at the previous services at the same time as this one. He's not great at forward thinking, is he?
You could see we were disappointed on the second services. You got to make this is a pre-internet age. We had no phones.
No phones.
Yeah.
No internet.
No.
Yeah.
So he bought us all an adult magazine.
What?
Bought some adult magazines.
Yeah, one each.
Well, I don't want to know what happens next. And what was his attitude as he was handing out the literature?
He just said, sorry about today, lads, I've let you down. Just give us one of them each.
I'm not going to lie, it's been an awful day, so look, I hope this goes some way to making up for the disappointment. Yeah. There we are, Mitchell, that's for you.
How many students?
15.
15?
Yeah.
I remember adult magazines in the shops. They never had 15 copies, bro. Did you take these magazines home?
Yeah, under my shirt, straight upstairs.
Wow. What do you think? I know, Babatunde, you're uncomfortable with the number of magazines that it's possible to buy.
No, for some unknown reason, I believe it. I think it's true.
You believe it?
I do.
It can't possibly be true, but somehow, maybe.
So what's it going to be?
Well, true or lie, I reckon.
That's right.
We're going to say true.
You're going to say true. So, Mike, was it true or were you telling a lie?
It was... true.
Wow, it's true. Mike didn't see any tennis after an 8-hour trip to Wimbledon. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Darren. So, Jessica, what is Darren to you?
Well, this is Darren, and I went to his wedding dressed as Princess Leia because I had been tricked into believing it was fancy dress.
Mike, how do you know Darren?
This is Darren, and he beat me to the title of Best Welsh Elvis.
Right. And finally, Lee, what is your relationship with Darren?
This is Darren. He was going to take me up in his plane, but before we got off the runway, I accidentally set off his ejector seat.
So there we have it. Jessica's fancy dress friend, Mike's enemy Elvis, or Lee's propelled pilot. David's team, where will you begin?
Jessica, how come you thought it was a fancy dress wedding?
Well, Darren, I know to be a Star Wars fan.
So you just assumed his wedding would be Star Wars themed?
If you'll let me finish. The wedding was on May the 4th.
Of course. International Star Wars Day. Mm-hmm. And how do you know him? What's the relationship with Darren?
I am her father.
He's my old drama teacher.
OK.
Even if you thought it was May the 4th and he's mad for Star Wars, I think you'd think maybe the bride.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd wear white.
You leave Princess Leia for the bride.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd go C-3PO or something.
Yes.
Or with her legs, Chewbacca.
How come you get invited to the wedding? I don't think I've ever been invited to the weddings of any ex-teachers.
We were the first class of drama that he ever taught, and so he did stay in touch with us. Also, you know, it's not every day one of your pupils becomes a famous celebrity who's on telly. So, you know...
Was there someone else there, then, description? So, who was it who told you that it was a fancy dress wedding?
I was tricked into believing.
By whom?
How, yeah?
It was the friendship group, and it was on a sort of email chain. It was boring emails, whatever. Yeah, haha, May the 4th. Oh, there was some jokes going round about, is it Star Wars, is it not? And I didn't see the is it not bit.
Oh, so you weren't deliberately tricked?
Well, that was what initially happened, and then they saw my taking it at face value, and they decided that would be funny, wouldn't it, if we let Jess believe.
And how did you achieve the Princess Leia look?
Well, you know, your standard couple of buns on the side, and then, yeah, it was a white gown and a belt, because and that was what obviously made it all the more embarrassing.
I think that's very presumptuous. There are other Princess Leia outfits you could have gone for.
They should have turned up in the gold bikini, should I, David?
I was thinking...
Is that what you want, David?
Exactly, the fatigues on Endor. That would be just...
Yeah,
that would have been fine.
Too cash.
Who did Darren marry?
I think she's called Melanie.
Wow. Awkward.
Well, it wasn't really about... We weren't there for Melanie, we were there for Darren.
No, clearly not. You did everything you could to upstage her. And how did she react when she saw another beautiful woman stood in white?
Honestly, she didn't seem to notice and nobody said anything. I was just horrified. But I just had to take my buns down and just get on with the day.
So
I've got that embroidered above my bed.
Once you'd unhooked the Danish pastries, basically you were just in a white dress with, one laser gun.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I didn't realise that you, of all people, would have this encyclopedia Endor.
Endor.
I mean, laser guns. Are you a big Star Wars fan?
Do you know, I've seen some of the films.
OK, no, hang on a minute. Most people wouldn't be able to say Endor, which is, of course, the foresty planet from Star Wars.
It's not a planet, it's a forest moon.
Yeah, everyone... Yeah.
It's a forest moon. The forest moon of Endor. What's this very sandy planet with the twin moons? Not you. What is the name of the sandy planet with twin moons? What is it?
Yeah, I think it's called Tatooine.
Yes! Well done.
I don't like this.
Right, who would you like to quiz next?
OK, Mike. You're an Elvis impersonator, are you?
I was an Elvis tribute artist, yeah.
Sorry, tribute artist.
Yeah.
I'm not suggesting you were trying to get into his ISAs or anything.
No.
Could you give us a little burst of Elvis?
Yeah, what do you want me to sing?
I don't know any of the songs.
Sure. You don't know any of the songs?
I'm more into Star Wars.
I'm being told that we have issues...
Yeah, we can't afford
with
it.
copyright and all that.
Right.
If he sings, it's...
Of
They
course.
want a little less conversation about Elvis.
That's very good. In which case, for the copyright reasons, just do something that the BBC does have the rights to, say the tune to Ski Sunday, but like Elvis.
Did you say that you won or Darren won?
Darren won. He became the best Welsh Elvis, yeah.
And where did you come in the
I
competition?
didn't place. I was outside the top three. It was controversial in my eyes.
How many were competing in the...
Oh, probably 20 or 30, yeah.
Okay.
And who was judging this?
People who judge at the Best Welsh Elvis competition. Year in. Well, Porthcawl, you know this, right? Porthcawl is the home of the world's largest Elvis festival.
This is true. They have a festival in Porthcawl for Elvis every year.
It's the world's largest, and there are between 20 and 30.
No. They're separate competitions.
Oh, I see.
How long ago was this?
I'm going to say 12 years ago.
Paint a picture of Porthcawl Elvis Festival. What sort of people would you say it attracts?
Elvis fans and people who are married to Elvis fans.
Essentially that, yeah.
Are you an Elvis fan, or was this because of the physical resemblance? Is that why you went into it?
So I went to Graceland when I was 19.
Right.
Didn't really grasp, pre-internet, how big America was or where Graceland was.
Well, you know it's far from Barry.
It's far from Barry, but I went to New York, you see, and then got the train to Graceland.
Long way.
Took 2.5 days.
and then when you got there, it was full.
All right. Now, Lee came up with something very plausible. Just remind us.
This is Darren, and he took me up in his plane. Well, he tried to, but we never got off the runway because I accidentally pressed his ejector seat.
OK, how do you know Darren?
Well, Darren's a friend of a friend. We were in a bar, I think, years ago, and I just got to know him. He was on the fringes of my friendship. And then I got to find out that he was in the RAF, and he also did...
Rides.
He also did... And he also does the displays, you know, like the red arrows, that type of thing.
Yeah. So did you promote him from the fringes of the friendship when you found out?
How do you do that without moving your lips?
Don't take such an interest, because this is your drama teacher.
Yeah.
So...
You see where you might go wrong there?
You said you set up his ejector seat. I mean, paint a picture for us. What
Right,
happened?
so I'm not keen on flying. I really don't like flying. So he said, if you're a nervous flyer, I can help you overcome this by taking you on a trip in my Tornado.
It's a gentler ride, isn't it?
If you're scared of flying...
It's out of panic that you press these ejectors?
No, I think it was an accident that I pressed the ejector seat. It's basically 2 seats, one in the front and one directly behind.
Yes.
To be clear, his ejector seat, isn't near him.
No.
You've got to climb over the back
No.
and press the button.
Press it and then
Claudia,
go back into your seat.
I was exactly the same as you when I was naive and silly, but actually... No, I mean naive and silly about tornadoes.
Right.
It's not about life.
No.
You've clearly got your act together. You're putting gravy on your face. There's a seat there, a seat here. He's got an ejector seat. Oh. I have an ejector seat. But also, in case the man at the front passes out or I pass out, he has the double-seat one and I have the double-seat one. And he said, now, this takeoff is like the G-force thing, so make sure you're properly ready for this. I was so terrified, I went into the crash position and then saw these handles. I thought, I'll hold them. And I thought, this is ridiculous. And as I looked up, I must have pulled them like that. And I was nervous to begin with, but when I looked up and saw that he wasn't even sat there, I was terrified.
Are you telling us he went out of the aeroplane?
No, he shot straight down. What do you think? It goes very high up, parachute goes off, and he glides back down, and he landed right in the canteen, and he had his lunch.
Hang on, OK. Each seat has a handle for itself and a handle for both seats to eject. Is that correct?
Maybe.
That's what you said. But you didn't say there was a handle that allows the person in the second seat to eject only the person in the first seat and not themselves. Yeah. Because under what circumstances would that be helpful?
Well, he did say if the person in the front passed out.
Yes. Yeah, well, you want them to go on. You go to hospital and I'll carry on flying.
That's a good point.
And what happens next?
I managed to scramble into the front seat. Do that. Stayed calm and just said, Roger, Roger, Wilco, Wilco. The pilot has ejected. Permission to stop the plane. So, yeah, I managed to bring the plane to a halt, climbed out, slid down the wing, landed like that, kissed a young lady, and walked away to some music from Berlin.
We need an answer. So David's team is Darren, Jessica's fancy dress friend, Mike's enemy Elvis, or Lee's propelled pilot?
Yes. That's the one. It's the third one, isn't it?
Well, Lee's story, I mean, it was very, very unlikely to start with.
Yes.
But the way he describes it has rendered it impossible. So I think we can rule that out. Yep. Jessica forgot that Darren was supposed to be a drama teacher entirely and became fascinated by his career in the RAF. So by a process of elimination, Darren must be Mike's friend, the fellow Elvis impersonator.
You're saying it's Mike. Everybody is on the edge of their seat.
He wasn't when he was flying with me.
Darren, would you please reveal your true identity?
My name's Darren, and I beat Mike in the best Welsh Elvis.
Thank you very much, Darren. Thank you very much.
Lovely man.
Which brings us to our final round, Quickfire Lies, and we start with... It's a Babatunde.
All right. I've had to up security at my gigs because old women won't stop kissing me.
Ooh.
Beastie.
How old are these women?
I would suggest maybe like 60 upwards.
And what kind of kisses?
Whoa. So, you're saying that's old? Don't listen to him, Rob.
What kind of kisses are they going in for?
They're going for a smooch on the cheek. Some might try and get one on the lips, but it's like, no.
And are they trying to get on the stage, or is this at the back?
No. This is at the meet and greet, so I do meet and greets at some of the... Yeah, at some of the smaller
You charge
venues.
extra for that?
No.
Could be.
I mean, I could, but I don't want to, you know what I mean?
It's not that kind of meat.
Do you not like...
suggesting he's offering himself as a gigolo?
You should tour with Claudia. You could do meat and gravy. So, how bad does it get? I mean, obviously...
It gets bad.
Are we talking a bit of hand-grabbing as well?
Yes.
And are we talking a bit of, like, when the photo happens, arm round, bit of a squeeze?
Yes, I've had that, I've had that.
And they say, get off.
No. Let me tell you something. I've had a couple, husband, wife, and I've had, like, while we're taking a picture, I've had the wife's hand on my bum.
Squeezing it?
Yes. Full on. And I'm like, in the picture, I'm like...
What are we thinking? Was Babatunde telling the truth?
I think he's got an approachable way about it.
And especially on the, you know, I'm a celebrity, they share everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they feel like they know him.
I think it's true.
I think it's a lie, actually. And I think he's just showing off.
I'll go with you. I'll say
You're
true.
saying true.
Yeah.
All right, they think it's true, Babatunde. Was it true, or were you telling a lie?
It is, in fact, true.
It's true. Babatunde has upped security because of his new fan base. And that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that David's team have 3 points and Lee's team have 2. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night.